Do white lives matter?
You know what's weird? My first reaction is gonna be like, I don't know. That's such a look what fucking happened. That's so crazy. That's so crazy.
Okay, ever since this whole thing started, have
Yeah.
you had like a moment where you went like, but like, did you have a moment where you were okay, what the fuck is going on? Let me ask you, what's going on?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on? Yeah, I think that's the best way to ask.
I knew it was all bullshit,
Uh huh.
but they fucking gaslight you. They're always just throwing it out.
So
That it like kind of seeps in like over time. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You know when you get like waterboarded?
right,
Eventually,
right,
or
right.
like where they drop like a thing of water on your head.
Sure, yeah.
Eventually, you start to feel it. You know?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, so it starts hurting.
Yeah,
Is that? Oh, okay.
Like they do that torture where they just like do droplets of water every once in a while.
That's for like they keep doing that for like a day or something, right?
Yeah.
And it's supposed to like hurt a lot.
It eventually starts like fucking you up
Oh,
because that one spot is just so sensitive.
I thought it was just like that. The anticipation of the drop is what made you go crazy. But okay, that makes more sense. That,
so I think that's what happened with this whole thing.
Yeah. Well, that's the same thing with like in the beginning, like now with the brown people being a terrorist, not which we're not.
Not all of them.
The fucking rockets. What's it called? We like in the beginning, like it was happening. Well, it was happening a lot, and I think there still are terrorists out there, whatever.
Yeah.
But you know how like a lot of people started thinking like every brown guy's a terrorist.
Right,
you know what I mean? Like that was like kind of what started to happen, and you're like, fuck, like how as a brown guy I was like, how do I fucking change that?
Right.
Do comedy. Come to my show. Power of laughter.
You'll be like every brown guy that starts comedy. I hope I don't kill and bomb too
Yo,
hard. And
bro.
that's every brown guy's first joke.
Fuck. When I hear that, I don't ever want to talk to that person. If a white guy says that, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
But when a brown guy says it, I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't want to ever.
And
talk
they smile like it.
to you. Well, cause it will get a good reaction, and they got this thing like, yeah, that crushed.
Yeah.
I'm like, I really hope they behead you when you're on your way back from Young and Steele's
Yeah.
back to your apartment. So that pretty much annoys me. But okay, so white lives. You think you'll ever be a slave?
Potentially.
Okay, you do think that, eh?
Yeah,
You think that
potentially.
could happen?
Yeah. It's not out of the cards.
Yeah, you'll have to come wash somebody's car every fucking
Yeah.
every other day.
But I'd be killed right away because I wouldn't do it.
Oh,
But for sure they would like fuck my wife or whatever.
yeah.
And be
In
like,
South Africa
"Ah."
Yeah, South Africa. Have you heard farmers what they do? to
No.
them? Because there's like a few white farmers. I mean, that is what was happening. What I heard is that what's happening in South Africa was like they white farmers are white usually, and they have like black workers.
Oh.
So what they were started happening was like they would just what they would do is like they would rape the wife,
Nice.
make the husband watch, kill the wife, make the husband watch,
Ooh.
and then kill the husband.
I get the fantasy part of that.
I get that's as much pain I think as you can inflict. But
Totally, yeah.
but if you're a cuck, you're probably
You're
like,
getting off on that?
yeah.
It's like, thank God, I can get the mortgage insurance now, she's dead.
Well, no, not even that. No. If you're a cuck and you're watching the other guy fuck your wife,
Yeah.
you're probably like, that's kind of hot.
Yeah, you're like, oh, get
You're
that.
like, don't do that.
Yeah,
I mean, shit.
Yeah. You just fucking...
The guy that's holding you down is like, what? Is there an erection in your pants, sir?
So do you think if you're cheering on the guy banging your wife,
Yeah.
do you think he'd stop? Because he'd be like, oh, I don't want you to enjoy
of
this.
course.
He'd probably start banging you, though.
Oh, with the Israel thing, what I wanted to say was like,
Yeah.
like why do guys like why did like as a guy we're like I'm gonna make you my bitch,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you my bitch and fucking like he did that like but acting like he's gonna fuck him in his ass.
Yeah, which was a gay move.
Which is gay.
Yeah.
But like, why is it that guys wanna dominate? Like, I find it weird that it's like a way to dominate a guy
Mhm.
is to fuck him in his ass.
Right.
Like you're like, okay, domination complete.
Yeah.
It's fucking.
Yeah, that is odd, because it's like, is it just like the simple act of disrespect? Or is he like, I'm already here, I'm gonna come?
Or like, well, first off, if you're not gay, you're not gonna get hard, which means you're not gonna get to fuck them.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you gotta be so
You can spoon it in.
you gotta be so angry that you get hard.
Yeah.
You're angry.
Interesting. But I think you would.
You have to.
Those old soccer fans in Europe,
Uh-huh.
the rivals, they would do that to
What?
like the other like the rival fans.
Like they would fuck them in their ass.
yeah. And they asked the guy, "Are you gay?" And he's like, "No, I just wanted to cause him pain."
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Yeah.
I looked that up.
But that got him. Yeah, that got him hard.
That's where it started.
Yeah.
I was just like, I'm like, what? I got the joke about suck my dick. Or like fucking at the end of a fucking argument, like where I was like, suck my dick.
Yeah.
But what? How does that show that you're winning the argument, or like that you got the upper hand? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
I'm gonna make you suck my dick.
yeah. If you were listening to my stand up on Friday, because I did that thing.
Did you?
Yeah.
Ah.
Fucking so swallowed up in his own fucking
Yeah.
jokes, looking at his phone.
I hope they like my toaster joke.
Yeah. But
What's the deal with
yo,
toasters?
But it's not a bad mic, right? Brett
It's
Young,
pretty good, yeah.
come to his show.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be over, I think, in 2 weeks. But yeah.
Why? When it gets cold?
Yeah, I think that's what's going on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh yeah, tomorrow All Stars. That, and then Friday there. I'm trying to keep a track of like which show is
Getting paid, baby.
Yeah. I'm trying to plug my. When Rich Voss always like plugs his shows.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, chill. Could you fucking just chill for 3 seconds? Like, fuck.
You should get him as a guest.
I'll try.
Wait, do you think white lives matter?
Do I think white people matter?
No, white lives matter.
What's the difference?
Either you tell me.
I don't think there's like what the question is like when people say do white lives matter. I think
Yeah.
the question is do white people matter. I think that's the question, right?
It's up to you. It's up to your discretion.
Okay, no, but that's like in my head.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Mm.
Of course, like they do. White
see.
people have made my life pretty good, and you know what?
Thank you.
I'll take all the credit.
Yeah. All
Well-
white people are the same. Fuck.
And you know what it is? White people are the most chill out of all the races, the most accepting, and I think the most to give you a chance.
Interesting.
Like no other race gives any other race a chance,
Uh-huh.
or like is accepting usually to them.
But I think it's more Western white.
Yeah,
'Cause, like,
yeah,
Eastern
yeah.
European-
Right. Oh yeah.
We're like all skeptical of everything.
So it's like a culture thing.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. So the white people in North America
Yeah.
are pretty good.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Yeah, yeah, that is true. Because people in Europe probably hate Muslims and fuck certain
Yeah.
places.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that happening. Yeah, because whenever you meet, and you know, it's a lot had to do. I think the biggest thing of it all is that economics. It's like
Mhm.
if you've grown up with a good lifestyle, like you're not like well, first off, if you're not poor,
Yeah.
you're not worried about money.
Right.
Like you're not like constantly worried about
Yeah,
money.
yeah.
Like your brain is open to hanging out with somebody else.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're not like fucking tripping on money. Like that's what immigrants are like. People that are like very close-minded. Like one thing common is like they're always tripping out about fucking money.
Right. Never enough. like-
Never enough. Like
Right.
they're always like this. They're like fucking watch it. Like they're always tripping.
But it's probably because they're always like prepared for war. Like they've seen what's happened
Oh, for sure.
in their country, where it's like here we're kind of like innocent.
Well, not even that. Like, so what I was saying was like, if you've got money, and I think it's not even like the white people thing.
Yeah.
I think it's just like if you've grown up with a good lifestyle, and like a good, like you're gonna be more, loving.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't have that hate in your heart.
Yeah. So like, and you're more accepting of accepting love.
Yeah.
So now
I
this is
feel
the
like I
part.
found love.
No, this is the part you say, "I love you."
I love Islam.
Mark is pretty gay that he wouldn't say he loves me.
Yeah, that's true. I don't do that.
Partly, I don't love this guy.
My dad would hit me.
Yeah, I would think he's gay.
Yeah.
What's the last? I think those are all the topics, man. Shit. This went on pretty long, eh? That weed was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that? Hour 44?
44. I'm okay with fucking going off on
I'm good with whatever.
NBA predictions for the finals. Who's winning?
Miami in 6 because
Miami
AD,
in 6.
because AD gets injured game 3 and the wheels unravel. for
and
the
if he
Lakers.
doesn't get injured.
Miami in 7.
Oh, for real, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're that confident. Why are you that confident in Miami?
Miami's got the chip on their shoulder.
Okay.
You know that like,
Yeah.
especially with like Jimmy Butler's like mentality.
Yeah.
It's like I think it's like we're not losing, and I think
Fair
he
enough.
could really make those guys feel that. And I think that's why they've succeeded so far.
You know what? I gotta say this as a white man, that was a very black thing or dumb thing to say.
Why?
You said a Doc Rivers kind of thing.
I didn't adapt to the
You did
situation.
not, because you know what? As a white man, I would expect you to look at a situation from up. You know what I mean? Objectively, without any emotions.
It's not my emotion.
It's not your emotions,
Yeah.
but it's because okay, as a white man,
As a white man.
I know emotions can only take you so far,
Yeah.
and then it all comes down to what happens. Okay, I think as a so I'm out of the white body frame.
Now you're
brown.
Now you're brown. Yeah.
Before you go like fuck this, you're not white.
Fuck this white man.
I eat pasta, lasagna. What else do white people do? Well, white people are
Zucchini.
avocados. I eat avocados with toast.
Avocado.
Um,
Banana bread. Is that a white thing?
Kinda, but I feel like some white people don't. Suicide. I've thought about suicide. That's a pretty
Yeah.
white thing.
That's white. Yeah. My life's not good enough.
I've never heard. Well, there's a brown actor that committed suicide, but
Yeah.
I haven't heard of too many fucking brown people being like, he committed suicide. We want to live till we see $1 million.
Yo, isn't it weird? All these good-looking people like committing suicide, like especially in Hollywood, like the good-looking ones. There's all those like actresses, actors from like Glee and shit.
Well, actors and actresses, I could see those people committing suicide. Because like not only are they so fucked up, and I think a lot of the Hollywood shit fucked them up as well.
Right.
Because I think a lot of like, well, if you're a girl, I think you probably got raped. I think.
Every actress.
Not every actor, like, or got put in a position of like, if you want this role or felt that pressure. Like, no actress, I think, was ever like, every single time, like, for sure, a lot of them probably do have sex with the directors to get the roles.
Yeah.
But I'm saying is like, I think they were probably in the presence of somebody there that they're like, yo, if I need to make it big, I should fuck this guy.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, if you fucked Harvey, your career's made. You gotta have a pretty trash ass pussy to fuck Harvey and not be big.
I'd buy a cottage.
Yeah.
I'd pay off my
Well,
condo.
imagine if you fucked Harvey and then he puts an uglier girl in a movie, and you're like, oh my god, am I this bad at sex?
That's like when an ugly girl breaks up with you, and you're like, oh, I thought I had that
Yeah.
advantage. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're ugly.
But you can't break up with me.
Yeah.
I'm the fucking hottest thing that's ever gonna happen to you.
Yeah.
Shit.
Or
Ever since like I shaved my head, I used to get a lot of like when I would talk to a girl like fuck, you know what, you talk to a girl, you know, she's like smiles a bit more. Like now girls don't smile at me as much.
they don't?
Not as much.
Huh.
Yeah. So they do still, but like, or maybe it's insecurity. Maybe I'm just like, come on, just fucking, just
You know what's interesting? I've only had like ugly girls smile at me. But maybe that's my insecurity. Maybe I think whenever a hot girl smiles at me, I'm like, oh, she's like pitying me.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
But when an ugly girl does it, I'm like, look at this pig.
Yeah, fair
Put your
enough.
smile away.
Yeah.
So
Like only now in my life I reached a point where I thought a woman was beneath me. Like that's only
right.
before this time I always put a woman above me.
Oh, above.
Yeah. Before this time,
Oh.
like I thought like a woman was like any girl, like I'll be like, yo, like most girls, like even if you're like 7.5, I'm like, wow, like I am lucky to have you in my life.
Wow.
Only now do I go like, you're lucky to have me in your life. The lesson, boys.
True.
Be kings. When somebody, I'm like, you can't make loser kings.
Yeah. I know a girl that she's unemployed now, but she named her son King. So
if the son turns out to be like a drug dealer that
Yeah.
gets like fucking like for like a small little fucking little what that's racist of me.
Yo,
to
you
assume-
assumed. Yeah.
I did assume.
You assumed, but you're right, actually.
Yeah.
You assumed, but you were right.
Ooh, damn! I
Alright.
am pinpoint with these
Yeah.
racial. When I was watching Borat, like
Uh,
I was just noticing. I was like, yo, if they, well, obviously, like it would be outrage to the max if whatever the fuck he does, he did that now. But I think it's obviously still funny, and I think it's and you know it was pretty genius. Writing's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I think the reason people were willing to watch it because we were looking at Borat like he's an uneducated guy. We're like, oh, look at this uneducated fool
Yeah.
that does this.
It's a Jewish guy underneath,
Yeah.
so he's allowed.
Yeah. Oh, it's a Jewish guy. It's a smart Jewish guy.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean.
yeah. They're all
Yeah.
smart.
Yeah. I was-
Actually, are there dumb Jews?
I don't. they just have the dumb Jew. The dad doesn't shoot the dumb Jew gene in the
Yo.
pussy.
I can't even imagine a dumb Jew.
Rich Watts.
But he's got like watches and shit. He must be doing all right.
Oh no. He's as far as money goes, like he's pretty good. I think he's pretty good with money
Yeah.
or whatever. Like oh yeah, like poor Jews. Do you think there's poor like yeah?
Poor Jews, like homeless Jew. Can you imagine being a homeless Jew? That's probably never happened.
In history.
Yeah. Even in Israel, they're probably all driving like probably not German cars, but like
You think when they were going to Austria, they're like, you're getting a good mortgage deal, and they all fucking jumped into
Yo.
their train so hard.
yo, potentially they might have fucking done some shit like that.
They're like, we found a bank that gives the lowest interest rates, and they all jumped in.
Yeah. Yo. You know what? Because they don't tell us exactly what happened in history. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They
They
make
just
a
tell you what
narrative.
happened. Yeah, and they just tell you like what. They're just like this happened. Yeah.
And they'll tell you certain viewpoints, like, oh, this guy said that this happened.
Right.
But you know, people bullshit. You know,
True. Right.
it's just kind of human nature. Not saying just
Yeah.
about Jews, but like,
Sure. I mean, I've seen a few of those Hitler speeches.
they're good.
They're okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, cause like you know what they were saying. Like I mean, the story, the way they put it, the Jews so smart once again. Let me kill this motherfucker, by the way. Listen. Oh yeah, fucking think I got him. All right.
Yeah, he's dead.
Maybe he's gonna come like flying, fucked up.
Yeah, like
with
Batman.
that. Yeah, like drunk. Like he's gonna look like he's drunk and then he's gonna
Yeah.
die. What I was gonna say was
Jews?
the story was that like they were in obviously a big depression, and it was all like he was just saying it's all the Jews' fault.
Right.
That's what he was saying, and like people really were on board with that. So in India, I could see that happening against the Muslims. The thing is, like, there's a lot more. There's a population is like 14% of them are Muslims. So
That's bigger than I thought it was.
yeah, it's a fucking huge number. Like
Huh.
it's 114 million of them.
Oh damn.
So to get rid of 114 million, it's not easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if it was like,
Especially the way you guys breed.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
and I think that's an Indian thing.
Oh really?
Yeah. Oh yeah, India.
Because you guys are only guys with like minivans. Oh,
Yeah.
you know, there's no white people with minivans. We got smart cars.
Yeah. That's once again, the white man is smart. Well, the thing is, like, I don't know, like, I don't know why. Why do we fuck a lot?
To overthrow.
I'm thinking, man. I think a lot of it is just to be honest. I don't even think it's. Well, first off, I think it was like you look around and you see everybody else having like 3 or 4 or 5 kids, and you're like,
That's kind of normal.
it's
right?
kind of normal. That's the first one. I think the second one is that like, when you and the other person's relationship is like, kind of, you're like, my wife is always complaining, like she's got nothing to do now. The other kid is kind of raised.
Yeah.
She needs, and you're just like, I'm gonna come inside again.
Yeah.
I think that's probably, and then when she gets to 40, like now you both are old, so fuck you gonna do?
Yeah.
It's gonna stay there. I think. I don't think it's a good breakdown, but that's my assumption so far.
What were you gonna say about the Jews? They're like the scapegoat to Hitler, right?
Yes.
I mean, was it predatory like lending that they were claiming the Jews were doing?
Yeah.
So Jews kind of had like the banks.
Oh, I don't know what they had or whatever.
Uh-huh.
I don't even I don't know like what they owned or whatever back then.
Yeah.
But
that's why I try to find out.
yeah,
Because it's like, yeah, they say Hitler kind of blamed them, but it's like, yeah, but maybe there's a reason.
so
Maybe there was some blame that they should have taken,
Right. Okay, so you do
but it's
it-
completely wiped out of history.
right. They
Yeah.
never know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody ever tells like why. Yeah, because like I don't even know.
Yeah.
Because I'm just comparing that to the situation like if tomorrow they were like in India, Muslims are the ones and they start killing Muslim or whatever.
Right.
Like, to be honest, I think a lot of people like in India, Hindu-Muslim hate has been going on since forever.
Huh.
And I think that'll just keep happening.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
It's
That's
like
not
a-
gonna end. Yeah.
It's like a black and white thing
Yeah.
in the US.
Yeah.
Like that just does not, no matter how hard you fucking try,
You'll always just look back and like, oh,
For
they did this, so
yeah.
fuck them.
fuck them. And like, it's a good, for politics, obviously, like a best
Oh yeah.
tool.
Bestseller. Yeah.
Yeah. You might want to, can you spray that over there? To that guy
Alright.
right there. Just spray it a lot. Yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah, kill him.
Fuck you.
I think that should be good. Yeah.
Still going pretty good.
I know, he's strong.
Mentally,
Uh,
physically.
He should be hard, but the